so I think we're going to recognize those people that were part of either a record-setting relay or set individual records on their own. One of them just kind of broke and reset their own school record, so we need to recognize that person also.
I just wanted to, before I give this record, just thank all the parents and all the athletes for just an amazing year. It was a lot of fun, and it's still kind of going for some of us, so I'll talk about that in just a second. This school record is kind of dear to my heart because this athlete broke one of my previous athletes' records, and I had made the mistake of telling her that she really had broken the school record when she didn't. So I'm really glad that she annihilated it this year now, because it was 57.1 and she ran, it says 56 flat on this plaque, but really it was 55.995. So we're going to go for that. Katie Carrillo in the 400. This next one is the 4x4 100-meter girls varsity school record. I know that record was sort of near and dear to Coach's heart because his daughter-in-law, Janelle Evans, who is a counselor here, she was the anchor of the previous team that had this record. So that is Megan Melnick, Courtney Ino, and Emmy Walker with a time of were printed before we ran last Saturday at CIF prelims. They rewrote the record. 356.24 is the new record, and then we probably won't take these back to be redone until this Saturday. We'll see if that happens again. So,
congratulations. Yeah, that was. They have a shot to go faster this week. They really can. As well as they ran, there really is. They've got a little bit more in them, and they'll need it. Just for those of you that would like to go, CI finals are this Saturday at Mount Sac, and running events start at 1. And I think 4x4 probably is going about 6. I believe 400 is at 3. And 800s are about 4, and 32s are about 5. So anybody, that's where we are this week. She was out on the block so quick. So he couldn't believe it. Oh, no, you've only got one false start. That one was a little dubious. That one I'm not sure of.
A lot of kids that have been coming up here and getting plaques are underclassmen, and they will be back next year. So get your tickets now, because as you can tell, there are some records that have been broken, and some records. It's really lucky, and I remember my coach told me this, that you don't get an athlete like this very often, if more than once. And that's an athlete that has great ability, great natural talent, and a great hard-working attitude that just does what you ask every single day, puts it out there
100% and just makes you want to coach and be proud to coach that individual at Crescendo Valley. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Coach.
I just want to thank this athlete because she gave me a donut today. It was a really good donut, and I love dessert. So that's really why I'm up here giving this speech. If she didn't give me a donut today, we probably just left it up to Coach Waters. No, that's a joke. I know. That's why I'm going second. But anyway, this individual has really just, kind of captured my heart as a coach, and I just am always going to be in her corner regardless of whatever the situation is because of the attributes that Coach Waters has talked about. We could talk about the 5 school records that she's a part of, and we could talk about, just the tremendous ability that she possesses, but she is just an amazing individual who is so selfless with her teammates and is always just, smiling and supporting everybody. And so, even though she's not very vocal as a leader, I think that all the athletes in this room see the way that she conducts herself, and they notice just how committed she is to the team and how much she cares about not only the sport of track, but the individuals that are wearing the same uniform that she is. So, school record holder in the 100, the 200, the 400, the 4x1, and the 4x4. I was talking to Coach Kwong, and he told me that Joe Montana has 4 Super Bowl rings. I asked Coach Merlo how many Michael Jordan has, and he's got 6. So Kaylee's somewhere in between Joe Montana and Michael Jordan, and most of you probably don't even know who they are, and I'm talking about the basketball. So the dads probably know what I'm talking about, but it is a compliment, Kaylee. Anyway, Kaylee Creel.
Like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay, I say